This is Meyers Manx. I'm going to show you how to install the front Manx emblem the way I do it to make sure it's straight, lined up, and looking good. First, you find the center of the hood, the center of the emblem area, the exact center. Put a little mark there so that when you have your emblem on, it's not too far left or too far right. That way you can get it dead center. Next thing I do is rough this area up with a little like 320 sandpaper. Just so it sticks or has something to stick to. Hold the emblem up to where it sits flat against this edge and flat against this edge. And it's right in the center from where the mark is that you made. Right there. You have to play with it a little bit. And when you get it right where you want it to be, take a piece of masking tape, set it along that top edge. Because that'll give you a guide when you place the emblem on. Alright. I've roughed the back of the emblem up also, so that it sticks. Next thing I do is stick it to a piece of 2-inch masking tape so you can hold it and get it exactly right. Make sure it stays there. And this is what works best for me. I use silicone sealant, black or gray, doesn't matter. Take it and put a blob right in the center of the emblem. Something like that. Take it and set it on. And you should have to push down on the emblem a little bit to make sure that the sealant spreads out. You can peel it off if you want to make sure that you have coverage, which I do. That's more than enough. So take your emblem, set it on there. Make sure it's lined up with the center dot. Make sure it's all in the center. Stick it on there. Press it down a little bit. Make sure the edges sit flush to the paint. Nice thing about doing it this way is you can adjust the emblem a little bit if you have to by pulling the tape back and resetting it. It looks pretty good. Okay, there it is. You want to give this at least a day to dry, because not a lot of air gets back in behind it to dry that silicone, so you have to give it some time. But it sticks on there real good. I've done this plenty of times. And if you ever want to take it off, you'll need a putty knife stuck in from the bottom and work it up into that center area. Then you can pry it off. Now it's 24 hours later. I peeled back the tape so you can check the emblem to see if the silicone dried. Just take it and gently twist it, or try to twist it. If it doesn't move, you know you're good. I've had them before where they took 2 days to dry, but then again I had the tape over the entire emblem to make sure it was held on where I wanted it, and that limited the airflow to the silicone, so it took 2 days to dry. This is how you can check it, but once it's on, it's on. I mean, it's not coming off. There it is. Meyers Manx. Later.